What's up, YouTube? Team Enforcer TCG back with another deck profile from the Stone Mountain Regional. This was with 15th place. Name?
Jason Galdamez.
All right. So what deck did you play for the event?
I played Furniture Labyrinth.
Alrighty. And why did you pick the deck going into the event?
My original deck is branded, but a lot of people are either prepared for branded or branded Chimera, so I feel like Labryinth is overall a safe pick because it doesn't die to draw and it loses to a lot less.
Alrighty, let's get into the deck list.
Alright, so to start off, we have 3 lady, standard, sets traps, normal trap activated, can special, 1 lovely. Saw her no times. I saw her no times in the event. I think it was a sign. She's also brick. I played 2 Ariana, mainly because I do play 1 Floodgate in this build, and after that Floodgate is on the field and established, she's not really that good to draw into, so having her at 2 is fine. You see her enough. 3 Stovey, 3 Chandregler, 1 Ku Clock. That's it for the furniture in the lab. Hand traps, 3 Ash, 2 Nib. Standard. Nib I did play because if you do use the furniture, you're able to chain. So say you go Nib effect, chain furniture, they don't get a token, and you do get a set.
Good question. No draw in the main?
No draw in the main, just because I felt like I wasn't going to see enough Vanadium, and one of the harder matchups is going to be Unchained, and Unchained doesn't really die to draw, so I wasn't really worried about that, and we do have a good matchup against Vanadium. So for spells, I play 1 field spell, came up a lot, helped against Tinkaboo, and was overall really helpful. 1 call by, saw it enough, 3 extravagance, no prosperities because I didn't have access to them, but for the traps, I did play 3 big welcome, 3 welcome. I have seen lists that are cutting these down to 2. The lists that are cutting down to 2 are playing 3 Ariana, so. Big welcome overall is a really good card too. 3 skill drain, the only floodgate I play, 3 imperm. Then for single traps, I play 1 dogmatic of punishment. Helped out a lot against Vanadium, sprites, a lot of decks. Terrors, overall helpful. Honestly, might have saved me against Unchained. Daruma Cannon saved me against Pearly, Sen Noir. Eradicator helps a lot against a lot of matchups, and then Compulse for the extra furniture and also lovely. So for the extra deck, we do have 3 Chaos Angel. It came up a lot. I actually summoned 2. One time, it was a really grindy game. 3 Muckraker, 1 Omega. I sent this off of punishment one time and then recycled resources that I needed, like a lovely or a lady. And then the nightmares, I have Cerberus and Phoenix. Overall, just to help out. Anima, I stole someone's Zeus one time, like 1 mat, and then just killed them for a game, so it helps out to click off a Ku Clock. 2 Entis, 1 Skull Knight, and then Bucephalus and Garura just for the draw. And then for the side deck, I am playing 1 Deck Devi for the Sprite. Deck Devi did help out a lot against Runic for higher, or Runic Live Twin, yeah. And then ripped out basically all their starters game 2, and I won that game. Won that game, not the match, but 1 D-Barrier. D-Barrier helped out a lot against Branded Chimera, which I did end up playing a lot. So after that, I did play 3 Anti-Spell. 3 Anti-Spell was helpful against Pearly, post turn 2, turn 1. Floodgates, play 2 Gozen. Gozen helped out mostly against every matchup. There wasn't a matchup that I didn't see it useful. Rivalry helped out in most matchups. Rivalry, the only matchup I'd say it didn't help out in is Pearly, but Droll on the side. I did end up siding this out, or siding it in against Fluanderies, but. And then for the last cards, 3 Smear Mode. So me playing Spear Mode was for the Vanadium, because I thought that there were going to be a lot of people playing Vanadium and they were going to be playing the Calamity Lock. So that's where the Spear modes were for.
Alrighty, just a couple quick questions. Any changes you'll make to the deck moving forward?
Changes, yeah. I might cut this down to like 1 or 2. Might play the Kaijus instead, because I did end up not seeing this as often, and I didn't see that many Vanadium. So might have to cut this down, and I might end up main decking Droll, just because Vanadium, it's gonna get the new cards and it's gonna be pretty bad if you don't main deck Droll.
Alright. Do you have a list of your matchups or that you played at the regional?
Yeah, so round 1 I ended up playing Drytron. So it was actually 4 seconds on the clock, and then I had to summon Chaos Angel and attack for game, which felt really clutch. Round 2 I ended up playing Branded Chimera, which he ended up getting deck checked, so I had game 1 because he had some illegal cards in his deck. Round 3 was one of my only losses, which were the Runic Live Twin Sprite. It was a bad matchup. Game 3 I ended up breaking on most of the cards I didn't want to see going first, but round 3, that one sucked. Round 4, I did play Branded Chimera again. That one, it was close, went to game 3. Gozen saved me out a lot in that deck because he normal summons Mirror Sword Knight, and then I flip this on him. He can't special summon Big Wing Behemoth and get his 2 searches, or can't use Chimera Fusion. So that helped out a lot. Thinking round 5, I think round 5 I played Vanquish Soul. Vanquish Soul, it was a tough matchup since they do main deck Tinkerboo, but that's where the field spell helped. Round 6 I played Unchained. Hardest matchup, honestly. Since everything in this deck pops, it's a hard matchup. Round 7 I did end up playing the mirror match, the Labryinth mirror match, which was quite funny. The mirror match is kind of not fun, but it comes with experience. Round 8 was Fluwandereeze. Yeah, so the guy who I ended up playing was slow playing everyone in the tournament. So yeah, but round 9 I ended up playing against the person who won the whole event, which was Levi, but he was playing Pearly, so yeah.
Alright, appreciate you, Jason. Congratulations on the top. And Team Forces TCG, we are out.